Okay, good afternoon, folks. I'm a little bit late. Let me just set some things up. Let's go with 89. Bear with me just a second. 89. 89. 89. So have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me a sec. 90. That should work. Bear me a second.
Order submitted.
90, 89.
Order cancelled.
Okay, it's all right. I'm just messing around with it because I'm possibly trading the MES as well with a penguin style. Yeah, I think I did, mate. I changed it over to, in fact, I've left it open just in case I had any problems. I've changed it over to, if I show you now, if I open it up here, let's take one of these. I don't think it really matters. So yeah, so position size. Okay. Hold on a second. That was one of my newer ones. Let me just open a different one. Let's do that. So position size, that one there, 2 instruments. There you go. I typed in 0625 and on the ES as well. So I've got up to 4 contracts on there and 1 contract on there. So hopefully that should sort out the problem. Okay, so what's going on here? Let's have a look. So I was looking at this last night, actually. So let me just flick over to the MES and I will go with, what have I done there? 89, isn't it? 89. $90. Okay, I think we're sorted. Let me just check everything.
Order submitted.
And that should open there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Okay.
Order cancelled.
Okay, I think I'm in business. Excellent. Okay, so Karina, good morning to you. Kenny, how you doing? Exponential, how you doing? Jay, how you doing? Little Hammer, how you doing? Okay. So what's going on here at the moment? Not sure. Hey Tony, how you doing, buddy? Didn't know what to do around here. Not too sure whether we're going to have a couple of legs and this thing's going to come down, but maybe there's something larger there. It's hard to say at the moment. I think it's probably a bit early. Let's have a look. I don't know what that's doing there. So we did have kind of a channel down there with a break and a new low. I wasn't sure. We had 2 legs up and this thing came back down again. I wasn't sure whether we'd have a leg and a leg. And this thing was going to sort of do a flip. So everything's sorted out. We've got some news coming up at 3. Let me just open this. Why didn't that open? Let's try again. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got some news coming up at 3 o'clock. So we're at overnight highs now. So I'm going to remove this, I think. So let's have a look at this. There is a lower high there. I don't think we've had a break. I'm not sure if we've had a break. Depends on how we're looking at it. May have done. It does look like it's probably going to work. It's just a bit too late for me anyway. So I'm just unsure about this. It takes a bit of getting used to this range bar. It is good, but it can be finicky at times. We had that move up and we had a nice correction there, and that worked nice. But we have broken the highs, so it's hard to know whether we're going to have kind of like a leg and a leg. I'm not sure. The daily doesn't give us a huge amount at the moment. So let's say that fits in a channel. And we've had a break and a new high, so that's played out. So 90%'s gone. We're down to 71%. Not the best they've had, to be fair, but hopefully it won't last long. I'm not sure what else is involved in that. I haven't had any emails updating it. Let me have a look. Oh, yeah, I have. So, okay, PA fees are $100 across the board. That's actually not too bad. So, $50 reset. So that's not too bad, actually. So all PA fees are $100. So that's good. Yeah, PA fees $100. So 71% off. Let's have a look. What have I done with that? Let's just jump on to, I can't think what they are. What will that'll be? Will that be about $50 or something like that? Let me just have a look. Oh, excuse me, just a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay. So they're $48 at the moment. And they've been 140. Oh, for God's sake. Excuse me a second. Hello. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, makes them $48.43. $100. So it actually works out 148 to do the evaluation and pass it, which is not too bad. So there you go. So $100 across the board. So regardless of what, so if you've just passed one, you might do okay there. It's worked out cheaper there. So sorry about that. Let's have a look. Now, is this just ranging? We've had a channel with a break, 2 pushes to a new high. Now let's see if now this thing's coming down. So maybe something like that. We'll see. Cheaper than 90%. Yeah, that's how it kind of works. So if you pay $48, 100. Yeah, so it works out. You're paying 140 and $8 for your $8 for your yeah, absolutely, $8 for your evaluation. So that's not too bad actually. So if you've just passed any with the 90% off you've had, and you're planning on pay from tomorrow, you've just saved yourself $40, so that's not too bad. So what's going on here? Is this thing continuing up? This is the normal ES chart. Not sure about this. Yeah, possibly. Is it going to continue up? Trouble is we've just broken the overnight highs. There's a bit of support there. Is this thing going up or is it not? Let me have a look, see what else I can see. Okay, so Dan is looking at that there, which looks okay actually. Trouble is, you've got to be careful when you've broken all-time overnight highs. If this thing starts to range, you don't know whether it's going to come back. We'll see anyway. So Thomas Wade's got it right from the bottom. Thomas Wade's got that, which actually doesn't look too bad either. Both of them kind of got their merits. I probably prefer to go with what Dan's got. It looks like 2 legs up, a correction, or a couple of legs back, and it's working up from there. So we'll see if we get 2 legs back here. It's just hard to know whether this thing is, now we've broken the overnight highs, whether this thing's going to, have we hit that area yet? Yeah, we kind of have. Hey Jan, how you doing, buddy? So we've got a bit of a correction here. Trouble is, I'm not super happy about, mind you, if we can close above there. Let me just see if there is something larger, and that's come into play. Possible we'd have to get a higher low though. It's very tempting. It's just a bit riskier, I think. Starting to look more like a range, isn't it, this? I'm not sure about this. If this is a channel, you could say 2 legs down, there's a break, but would I really want to go long there? Not at the moment. Okay, down's got that like that now. Yeah, so overnight highs, we've hit some support here. So we've had a little bounce to put that there. Definitely some liquidity around here. Which that's pushing through now. Silence. Yeah, it's... Okay, so we got news coming up. I'm glad I've noticed that because I've forgotten about the news. It is high impact news, so you've got to be careful. So 5 minutes. May argue 1, 2, 3 triple test there, but it's just hard to know here. Here we go. We may get a triple. There's 1, 2. See if we get a triple test. We've still got 4 minutes to the news, which is not long. Channel down. 1, 2, 3. This may be a triple test. And we got 4 minutes. And this would be a second entry short, possibly. This is tempting.
Order submitted.
Okay, I'm going to have a go at this. Two legs up. Three minutes to the nose. I kind of like it because we're going sideways and we got to break out.
Order filled.
That didn't work. Okay, not a good start.
Order submitted.
That's better. Come on, come down. How long we got to the news? Much better. When's the news? How long we got? 3 minutes. Second entry short, channel break new high, second entry short. In fact, I'm going to add
Order
to that.
submitted.
Come on, quick. Two minutes. Oh, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Come on, quick. Let's put that there.
Order filled.
Okay, so we're out. We're out. Where are we? 0. Oh, if we don't have the news, I'd have held on then. That's my channel break new high. Much better. And it worked as well. I just didn't want to hold on any longer. At least I ended up, where am I? Okay, I'm exactly where I was. After expenses, $4 down. So $4.78 down. So I'd have been happy with much better there. Channel break new high. I took it because it was a, let's have a look. We had a channel there with a break and a new high and a failed breakout here. It came down, ticked me out, and then ended up going in that same direction. No, it wasn't. I just noticed that. A lot of the times it'll do that, tick you up and end up going the same direction. You think about this, we've got a channel down here, we got a range here, and that's a breakout which failed. No, it never triggered when you took it, but I realised what was happening. And took it. No, I took it on the 10 range bar. It had already triggered by about 3 ticks. I got him probably 3 ticks lower. This is the one I'm trying not to trade this as much, to be honest with you. I'm trying to focus my... Holy hell. That's the thing about... Look how many bars I've just printed now. That's unbelievable, that is. My God. So all those bars there printed in about a second. That is unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That's the thing about these. Because they're 10 ticks each, one of these it could have 2,000 trades in. One of these, it could flicker up like crazy. Marco took it as well. In fact, it looked much better. In fact, it didn't look any better. In fact, Marco took that. I'm surprised he took that because the signal bar looks naff. He's took it. And close to that's where he took it, that bar there. It is 2 legs up. But I took that one there, channel break new high, came back, ticked me out for about a tick or 2, wasn't much, and ended up going, so my stop would have been there, and it went up by a couple of ticks and then came down. So that is a channel up with a break and a new high and a bearish bar. I got in when it was all the way down here, because we're ranging here, see, I'd expected a break and a new extreme after this channel, so... nice 2 legs back, but I don't never. It's not a great. Well, have I reloaded? It's not a great signal. No, it's no better on Marco's chart. It's exactly the same. But basically, he took it the same position that I did there. I think basically it was the same thing. We'd had that little kind of breakout there. Call it. Let's have a look. We're going a bit sideways there. It's not even a second entry, that, because there's the new low. Well, it's a matching low, so maybe you could say that. But I wouldn't have said it was a great bar for a second entry short. I just like that one. Looked much better. I took that one. It already started to move. I got in a little bit late. But it's a shame we don't have the news, because what I found is when we get a break of a channel and we go sideways, when we get a breakout, often they clear this whole thing out, and that one certainly did, but unfortunately it was that close to the news. So at that break, 2 pushes to a new low. We're actually at the lows here. That's interesting. We've had 2 legs down, so is this going to continue up? Possibly. I'm going to remove that a minute. Channel break. So we've had kind of 2 legs down. We've bounced off of there. Now, do I think this thing's going to go lower or not? It's hard to tell, really. Looks like a bull flag. Now, is there going to be some shorts trapped there? Yeah, there will be.
Order submitted.
Oh. Come on, push up. Up, across, and up. Don't do that. I'm going to get out of this, I think. Let's leave it there. Up, across, and up. I'm in it for more than I would have wanted, really, so... One, two, three, triple test. I am snapping today, to be honest with you. 1, 2, 3, that is a triple test. I am snapping at the market. Tempted to just get out.
Order filled.
I'm out now anyway. I'm snapping at the market today. 1, 2, 3, that is a triple test. I am in a snappy mood today for some reason. I don't know why. I feel edgy today. Do you know what?
Order
that is a
submitted.
triple test. 1, 2, 3. It's a triple test. We push up. 1, 2, 3. If I lose this, I'm done for the day. 1, 2, 3 is another triple test there. One, two, three. One, two, three. It's worth holding on. Come on, push up, clear some of this out. Let's at least put that there.
Order filled.
I'm snapping at the market today. 1, 2, 3, triple test. It just didn't go very far. I'm snapping today for some reason. I feel really impatient.
Order
Really
submitted.
impatient today. Last trade. I'm going to have to give up today anyway. I'm really snappy today. No, I'm not. I'm trading my PA accounts. Am I up or am I down? I'm about 150 down. See what I can do here. We've got a channel up. 150 down. See if I can get some of this back. Let's leave that like that.
Order
There we
filled.
go. Okay, I'm in the green. Oh no, I'm down $9. I mean, it did work. Triple test or that one. It eventually worked. Yeah, I am. I don't know why. It's odd. I was tempted to hold there, but I feel really snappy today. You need my new indicator. Have a look. Is that you wouldn't have entered so late the first time? Your one-to-one stop would have not gotten hit. Yeah, I don't doubt it, mate. I'm just not clear at the moment. Quick question, Jan. Is that yeah. Do you want me to get this up on the screen, Jan, do you? Do you want me to put it on my main screen? Hey, Speedy, how you doing? Yeah, I feel really snappy today for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. That's okay. Okay, so Jan's just... I know you mentioned this in an email, didn't you? I did get your email. I couldn't answer at the time. Let me just get my... Yeah, I'm just snappy at the moment. I'm only down $9 with fees, so that's all right at the moment. Let's have a look. I think it's yeah, it's this here. So Jan's got this indicator. Now, you might have to give us a little bit of mine's just going to be hard to do. So this is it's kind of order flow within a bar, isn't it? Now, quick question is, I can't zoom in here, can I now? Quick question. These numbers down here, is this the amount of sellers, sorry, the amount of buyers more than, you might have to explain that, mate, or it might just, might be a bit too difficult to explain. So obviously green, a lot of buyers there, a little bit red, we came back a bit. So I'm assuming, is this kind of offsetting? Is there more buyers there than sellers? Is that why it's green? Is that how it works? I'm not too sure. You can have an overlay. Numbers are delta. Yellow are point of control. Imbalances at 600%. Yeah. See, as much as I want to understand that at the moment, it doesn't mean a great deal to me. There is a second entry long there. Is this going up though? I'm not sure at the moment because we've had two legs. I'm already snappy at the moment, so it's probably best I just sit tight at the moment, and I'm glad I did. It is used for range shots. Shoulder, head, shoulder. We got two legs up. Yeah, definitely feeling edgy today. See, for me, I need to understand what all this is, really. Trouble is, if you don't understand all the flow, that might be why it's a bit tricky. I'm going to have a look at that later, mate, and see if I can get my head around it. I know you've put something there, haven't you? So if anybody is interested in this, have a look on the... you can select what to be visible. You have it all on now. It's the most important info you get from a footprint. Yeah, I need to understand it a little bit. Am I going to be able to move this now? Oh, I hate that thing. Let me just... shut that down for a minute. Oh, that's tempting. It's too late. Oh, I like that. Oh, man, that was lovely. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, you idiot. I wasn't focusing. Oh, absolute belter that was. Perfect second entry long. You missed that one as well. Oh, that's the trouble sometimes. Now I go for 3 points. We've already hit that now. Otherwise, I'd try and get in on a limit order. Third one today. See, in all honesty, I'm just a little bit concerned about exactly what's going on here. But to be honest with you, it's in a couple of seconds. Yeah, that's a shame, that one. That was really, really good. The trouble is, if you're not focusing and whatever, it's easy to miss them, isn't it? Our lows got it on that. Running with this down, trending plane, not showing rejection. Oh, Dan didn't take it, I don't think. Let me have a look. Oh no, maybe it did. Yeah, I noticed it. We were already up here then. Thomas Wade didn't take it. Right, and I know why. Thomas Wade has got that. And that looks like a correction. Even so, I still like the way that's sitting nice and tight on that EMA. He's got that with an overshoot. But to me, it's bounced off the bottom. It's looking like a range. We've pushed up to these highs and come back down. So for me, it's looking more like a range. Picked you up for a win. Good on you, mate. 1 a week, second entry. Oh, I absolutely agree. To be honest with you, second entries rarely look any better than that, to be honest with you. Yeah, Thomas Wade left it because he's got a channel with an overshoot. The trouble is, I don't see how you can really have that as a channel unless he's got that like that. He has, yeah. It's a tough one. I had it, I think, like that, didn't I? In which case we'd had a break. I think it's irrelevant for me anyway at the moment. That looks like a channel with 2 legs up and a new low. If we can get 2 legs down here, we may get an entry. Yeah, channel up. It's come off support. It's perfect. We've had a couple of bounces. Yeah, absolutely. Could possibly get a higher low here. Yeah, it looks much better now, doesn't it? I mean, to be honest with you, that's how I had it. I didn't have it as a bigger channel. I try to keep my channels tight. Yeah, see, Thomas Wade was talking about looking for a failed second entry long there. I'm going to post this chart on that. Actually, let's just mark that. Although I never took it, I want to mark it because they can see that. So I saw it, but too late, unfortunately. The trouble is, if you've got any type of doubt in your mind, it's very easy just to sort of not see it right and just miss it or something. That's the tricky part, price action. We all read. Yeah, absolutely. I had it like that. I think that looks better, to be honest with you. Possible higher low here. I wouldn't have thought. I thought that position would be safe. I can't see it coming down and taking that position. That to me is about as safe as it can get. There is a higher low there.
Order
I'm going to have a go at
submitted.
that because I think it's worth it. Because that's a strong position. Straight away, I'm regretting it.
Order filled.
I'm out of it. Straight away, I'm regretting it. I'm out of your lands today. Oh, no, it works. Look. I'll tell you why I'm regretting it, because we've pushed up. We've only got to these highs and we've come back and there's no room. I am fidgety today. There's only what? There's a point. Even if you take it there's a 0.75. That That was another second entry long. It actually wasn't a second entry long because there's a high. We got a new high there. Tell a lie, actually. Well, yeah, technically it was. The issue I have with that is that's nice. We've gone up, but we've only got up. We haven't got near the top. And that concerns me. So as soon as I got into that trade, I'm thinking, hold on a minute, we've got no space. It's not even a failure because there's the new low there. There's no second entry long triggered there. That would be, sorry, there's no second entry short triggered there. I'm glad I got out of that. We're at these highs, see. I am very snappy today. That's concerning me. There's just no space. Yeah, it's going sideways though. That's the problem. It's going sideways. It's losing momentum here. I think this is going to have a break. That to me is 100% safe, I'd say. That's if this is going up, but that I think is vulnerable. Trouble is, depending on how you look at this, let's get the channel fitting. So there's the channel. Now there may be a small break there. I don't know. I can't, my head's a bit fried today for some reason. I don't quite know why. I suppose some days we just don't feel it, do we? But it's working. It just, when it pushed up there, it seemed to find some resistance. And then it came back, broke above it, and seemed to find some more resistance. That concerns me that we may get a break. So it worked anyway. It was a higher low. Yeah. I suppose we get days like this sometimes where just you kind of feel a bit out of sorts. Just that lack of momentum said to me we're going to get a break, and funnily enough we have managed to go up a bit now. I think I'd have got my points out of that. That's where I'd have got in. Yeah, comfortably. Oh no, it was that one, wasn't it? Would that have worked? I think it probably would have done. So tick above it. Yes, it would have done. Yeah, do I want to get involved in that? Not really. Well, at least I'm up a few dollars, which is better than the opposite. It's at the high low, got 3 points, good on your top step. Nice limit order, chickened out on the break even, my top step account, which I entered late on. It's just, to me at the moment, this seems to be going a bit sideways, and sometimes if it goes sideways and you get in early, it'll come down and stop you out. And that's what concerned me a bit. As soon as I got into it, I regretted it. Do you see what I mean? It's going a little bit sideways. We have 2 legs down. We only get to here, and 3 times we couldn't get above that line, and another couple of times. That concerns me. This drops and bounces again, so kind of 2 legs back, but it did work in the end. But much earlier, scared of a loss. Yeah, I'm guilty of that myself at times. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? It's, you know, in hindsight, we know it worked. But when you're in a trade, the trouble is, with Pats, you haven't got time to think. You've got to make a quick decision. And those decisions get better with time. But, you know, sometimes when you see something and you jump in, straight away you get that kind of buyer's remorse, don't you, where you're thinking, have I done the right thing? And straight away, I'm thinking, I'm going long into support here. Now, it did work, but the trouble is we have 2 legs back there, and that worked up nice. We could have got another 2 legs back, which would have given us a little bit of a range. And I think that bar there is right in the middle of it. And that's what concerns me. And another thing that made me straight away think of that, I'm going long into support, and this is in the middle of this bit. So it's one of those things, isn't it? You know, you don't have a lot of time to think. You've got to make quick decisions, and the quicker, you know, when you put under pressure and you've got to make these decisions, you know, there is a chance you can get them wrong before you've really had time to divulge the information and make a valid decision. Mac, and he said, you need to have timing. Decide and enter fast. 2 or 3 ticks late can be a stop. Yeah. To be honest with you, looking at that now, I still think that's a risky trade from my point of view. And reason being is, yes, it looks like a channel. That worked nice, but it fell shy of this top. And again and again. And then it triggered, and twice more it struggled. Now, that could have led to a drop. So it is a little bit sideways here, and that one for me is in the middle. So I'm glad I got out of it. You know, it's a tough one, isn't it? Sometimes it's not easy, is it, to make quick decisions, especially when you're under pressure to make money. Could call that a bullpen. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I only go for 3 points, which is not a huge amount. 3 points at the moment is, well, it's got to hit that. It's a small amount based on the ATR at the moment, especially. If this thing is now moving a bit higher, let's have a look. Possibly. Now, if that is a channel, that is super risky. Looking at that, because we could come back here. I don't know whether I would call it a channel or not. Thomas Wade's got it as a channel. Let's see if anybody else has got it. Taylor's got it as a channel. Oh no, tell a lie. He's got that there, but he did take that one. He got in right on the nail. I'm just not quick enough sometimes. Yeah, it's a shame about that. That was an absolute beauty. Trouble is, often when they're that good, I mean, look, it literally crossed over, pushed straight up. So if you missed it, you missed it. You didn't have time for second guesses. I mean, you could have got in back here if you thought it was going to go higher, but once it's gone, I'm to get a second. To be honest with you, yeah, you don't see a lot of trades like that, do you? And when you say you got to wait a month, you might not be far from the truth there. It's that super clear. Trouble is, when we don't get a lot of them, sometimes when you get something, you second guess yourself. And now, whether it was second guess, I wasn't looking then. I'm blaming Jan. I was looking at the that info. I mean, it could have happened any time, couldn't it? I could have gone to the bathroom. I could have turned my head, anything. But it did move quite quick, didn't it? But we'd had 2 legs up as well, so you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? You know, you snooze, you lose, you miss them. Also, Jan owes me 200. We're all blaming Jan for that. It's one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, this is looking very rangy now, isn't it? You know, we kind of open here, we drop a little bit, we go to the top, we come to the bottom, and where's this going? Up here, more likely. He's gone quiet now. He's probably disappeared. He's keeping his head down. No, it's not his fault. It seems like we shouldn't have been reading or looking. That's the one downside when you're chatting on Discords and streaming and stuff. You know, it can happen, but it can happen to anyone. I know even people like Dan and that who were constantly chatting on Discord. He could have missed it. It happens. Yeah, I think I need to focus a bit more. It's very easy to lose your focus, isn't it? Let's have a look. I think there's a good chance this gets up here, so if we can get 2 legs back, we may get another move. We'll see. I mean, there may be a break there. Someone's just posted that one. I don't think it's far wrong, actually. I think there is a bit of a break. Touch, touch, touch. And then a little break. It might be, it might not be, depends. Some have got it like that. Thomas hasn't, some other guy has. Dan missed it. He missed the second entry. Solid trade, whoever got it. Yeah, it was. He missed that. Well, he said I missed the second entry long. That's the only second entry long we've had. We haven't had one. Didn't get one here. Solid trade. Yeah, it is a solid trade. It did go quick, to be honest with you. Trouble is, I mean, it went up literally 5 points pretty quick. The signal bar. It was a 5-point bar. It was messy for 2 seconds. You had to change it. Yeah, that's the thing. And not only that, you never know how big these things are going to be. To be fair, if it was 5 or 6 points, I think it's that good. I would have taken that. But yeah, if you had a tick above it, tick below it, it's 6 points really. You may squeeze a bit off it, but you're basically 6-point risk. And that's not for everyone. In all fairness, though, with us touch, 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 they don't look any better than that, to be fair. I mean, maybe if it had been sat tight on that EMA, but failing that, that's a 9.5 out of 10, maybe 9.7 out of 10. It's about as good as it gets, really. Like I say, it said, we may not wait another month. Yeah, we don't see setups that clear anymore. It's why I kind of started looking at this range bar, because you do see them a little bit more. But I will say, the last 4 or 5 days, it hasn't been brilliant, this range bar. And I did wonder when I was looking at some of the trades before, is it a bit too good to be true? And that's why. So, but I think having the combination of this, and also having the MES with Penguin, I think I've got a good combination to be able to at least get a good setup a day. But the trouble is, when it is a bit like this, if you look at that, it is a little bit choppy. It's definitely a range, I think, but when it is doing this, it's not, it just adds that little bit of extra uncertainty about it when it is kind of chopping around. See, we had this push down, then we had a triple test, and that worked. Nice triple test. And what I like about it as well is we've come back and bounced off support. So I think it's got everything going for it. In fact, I think I took that, didn't I? I lost the first one, won the second one, which got me even. Then I got into something else and lost again. Then I think I took that one, the triple test. Should check out the 1 minute chart. Couple of hours before regular market opens, some pretty good solid setups. Yeah, I suppose in an ideal world, the more charts you look at, the more possible setups you'll see. But, I suppose it could get to the stage where you're looking at too much. At the moment, I'm just looking at the two charts. Now, if we have like two legs, then I can glance up quickly at the a possible penguin setup as well, which I've got that set up for a maximum of 4 contracts on the micro. So if we can get, what I will say about Pats, you've got no room for error. Now, sometimes it'll, like for instance, this one on here, channel break new high. I took that short there, triggered me, stopped me out for a few ticks. 2 ticks, it stopped me out and then ended up coming down anyway. Sometimes it does that. Now, it wasn't a second entry short, that. It was just a first entry, but it was a channel break new high. I was trading it based on fail break out the range. But that was a second entry short. That's why it kind of works so well. I've got plenty of options here anyway. We had 2 legs down. So if we do get legs that work well and nice, I have got the option to take penguin as well. You can lose $300 if you don't reduce your losses. Yeah, trading's a minefield, really, isn't it? The more you've been doing it, the better of a feel you get for it. But yeah, it is a minefield. Does that look okay? I don't think it looks terrible. It's getting close to these. Sometimes when it gets close, it'll have a push up. Let's have a look. Wow, straight up. See what I mean? Sometimes it just pushes up. It's all right, sorry. to the top, lower high. Oh, there's a lower high there. Too late though. Bounced off support. Possible failure there. Second entry long failure off the top. Tempting that. Trouble is, how far is it going to go?
Order submitted.
It's going to be 2 stops there.
Order submitted.
There's a failure there. Come on, 2 stops. There we go.
Order filled.
Thank Christ for that. Finally, something bloody works. Oh, man, oh man. Okay, finally got a trade that works. Now I'm back in the game. Nice failure there. Second entry long failure worked beautifully. I feel the range shot shows more entries. Yeah, stressful start to the week. Flipping right, mate. Yeah, I'm tempted to go away now and drink myself into a mad steeper. In fact, hold on here. Yeah, in fact, hold on here. I need a whiskey. Sit tight. Don't go. Oh, I feel better already. Oh. Oh. Okay. Where am I up? $145 after fees. So, well, that's been hectic. So we've got a channel down there. Second entry short there. Just a bit. I think I've finally actually got into some green. I don't think that's a bad setup.
Order submitted.
Oh, you are kidding me. Come on. Let's just get out of this. Hold on a minute. It's a second entry short. I just don't want to take a loss. Let me, I'm going to put that there. Let's get out of here.
Order
Okay,
filled.
that's better.
Order
That is
submitted.
better. There's a lower high. Let's not get greedy.
Order filled.
Where am I? Okay, I should have just left it. I mean, look, second entry short worked. Lower high worked. I'm just finicky at the moment. And not only that, it's a nice looking channel. Second entry short worked. Lower high worked. I should have just left it. I feel really on edge today for some reason. I don't quite know why. I think because I started quite, yeah, it was. I don't know what's the matter with me today. I'm just not feeling it. I'm up $160 after fees, so it might be a better idea now to maybe go onto a sim or something. I'm just, I meant on here. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, there's actually been quite a few setups today. There was an absolute belter there. High or low, not sure about because it goes a little bit slow, but it did work. Nice failure there. Strong push below the EMA. Second entry short, which worked. Did the lower high work? I'm not sure whether the lower high worked. Well, it worked for a scalp. But, you know, sometimes when you jump into a trade and I'm thinking, hold on a minute, I've had a rocky morning here. At least I'm up now. Maybe it's time to start taking a bit of a break. Maybe something on here. Let's have a look. Weird, isn't it? 1 minute I talk about taking a break. Next minute I'm talking about getting into another setup. There is a second entry short, but it's a bit stacked up there. I'm just wondering if I'm better off just trading one account at a time at the moment. There is a second entry short there, which looks like a channel down, but channel down, second entry short there. I don't know. Someone's just said taking this high or low. We've just come off supports. That's what's concerning me. We've just come off the top. Second entry short there. It's very tempting. Someone said triple test. This thing doesn't look like it's going up to me. This is coming down, surely. Push down. 2 attempts to push higher. This is looking like a range to me. If you want to trade 2 charts at once, it will become incredibly difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not straightforward, is it? It's a second entry short there, triggering a bar there. I'm going to take
Order
this.
submitted.
Second entry short. 2 legs up. Push down below the EMA, 2 legs up. But straight away I'm regretting it. Why? Push down, 2 clear attempts to push higher. This is going to take me out for sure. So I think I'm better off just getting out of this, I think.
Order
I'm
filled.
just out of this. Yeah. Okay. I'm just not feeling it today. I'm really not feeling it. And I'm going to get myself into trouble if I'm not careful. So, anyway, I'm about $30 up. I'm going to have to leave it today, folks. I'm just not feeling it today. I'm snappy. I don't know what's going on today. So I'm going to leave you guys to it. Okay. Best of luck to you. I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, odd. I don't know. So have a great day. Fingers crossed. I'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm about $38 green anyway. It's better than a kick in the teeth, isn't it? So I'll leave you guys to it. Take it easy. Have a great day. Stay safe, and I'll catch up at the same time tomorrow. Bye for now.